Morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. Out here in Ledyard, Connecticut today at Gallup Hill Condominiums. And we got 4-unit buildings, all very, very dirty. There's 10 of them here. I'm out here with Lauren this morning. She's working on that one over there. I'm running the X6 with the 5.5. I got my sauce turned up a little bit this morning. Got a window open right there. We're going to avoid that for a minute. There we go. We got some windows getting closed. Everybody got due notice we were here. We'll have the windows closed in just a sec. There we go. Thank you, sir. He gave me a little wave so everybody's cool. There we go. I had somebody say to me earlier this week that I'm too anal about my sauce percentages and nobody cares. And I told him to take a walk. I don't want to hear about it. I'm telling you what's going on. You think it doesn't matter? Go talk to somebody else. It matters to me. It makes a big difference. 2-3 percentage, when you're talking about, 0.3, 0.5, it does matter. It makes a difference whether you're burning plants or not. Sometimes it makes a difference on how things move. I'm shooting almost 2% here today. And it's a big difference from 1.5. I'm getting instant reaction and we're flying because of it. There are 10 buildings here. It is 11 a.m. Lauren and I started at 8 o'clock. By the time we got water hooked up, we got one water source at the laundry room here. I'm attached to about 200 feet of garden hose. I'm going to show you the inside of this complex in a few minutes. Well, we've got 7 buildings done already, and we've only been washing for about 2.5 hours. So we're expecting to have this whole place done probably by 12:30 at the rate we're going. And that's going to be quadruple minimum for us today. We'll be on the road probably with lunch in us before 1 o'clock heading back home. And I'm not going to add any other projects in today. I'm going to take the break. We've made more than enough money for the day. We had a spectacular week. I got to do the math on it. While we were over double minimum every day. And then Tuesday we were 8 times minimum on the big complex we did in Brooklyn. So I don't even know. I don't think I can count that high. I barely made it out of 9th grade. So I'll probably have to get the calculator out to, I can't count higher than 5. But X6 is absolutely flying for me today. And we're going to get behind these bushes really well. We don't miss, okay? You don't see everything. We don't miss. All right, here's the inside of the complex. That little building right there is a laundry room. We've been able to hook up to one water source there to feed my truck all day. We started on that corner over there, did those 2 buildings first, then these 2, then we moved our truck over here, did these 3, now we've come around here, and we're doing these 3, cranking it right out. And like I say, they're pretty nasty. No problem. We are done. Lauren's wrapping up the power hose. It is 5 past 12. We'll call it 10 past 12. I'm going over to the little laundry house to unhook the water. And we cranked, man. We got all 10 of these units done in like about 4 hours flat. We got here about 5 past 8. It took a few minutes to figure out the logistics of how we wanted to set up, get water connected. I'll show you this little laundry room. We had good supply all day. I just ran out of water. I got about half a bar of water, maybe 50 to 75 gallons on the truck currently. But we were able to hook to this. I was dual feeding when I first got here, but we decided we didn't quite need to do that. And we were still able to keep up well enough that I can drive home with empty tanks. We've got a 45-minute ride to get home. There's a drain in the floor, so that's smart. I really don't like having to do this. You open yourself up for liability. You know, there's electric here. We'll turn that on. Make sure we got no leaks. We should be good to go. And then it's coded to get in. And I've got a manual hose reel on the driver's side of my truck, so I can easily roll up this garden hose. I brought an extra 50 feet of Flexzilla from home. I got 100 feet of, I don't know what that is, 0G hose, I think. And then another 25 feet or so to get to my truck. So we've been about 200 feet away from the water most of the day. And I still have another 150 feet of hose, garden hose, on my truck in stock, unopened over here. So there's no way we weren't going to get this done today. All right, it's fully raining out now. We're done, wrapped up, ready to go. 12:15. This was the highest grossing week in the history of Powerful Improvements. We did double minimum on Monday. We did 8 times minimum on Tuesday. We did 2.5 times minimum on Wednesday, 2.5 times minimum on Thursday, and then 4 times minimum today, giving us a total of 19 times X. You guys have a great weekend. We're done. We're working a couple days next week, and then we're taking a break in July. Have a great weekend.